So it's been a really long time since I've covered anything hot tub related. A lot of it just has to do with the fact that I've had a lot of other things going on with my various other hobbies, interests, and other things. So I've really, just haven't had a chance to get to anything hot tub related. But there is a topic that I'm seeing a lot on forums and groups, and for a lot of people, this is going to seem like a no-brainer, but given the number of people I'm seeing who are running into this problem and not just using good sense, I'm sorry, I'm going to go ahead and bring it up because a lot of the stuff that I do is designed for newbies. So, what I'm finding is a disturbing rising trend where a number of people are doing very meticulous hot tub maintenance. And they're spending all this time testing, making sure all their levels are correct and everything. And don't get me wrong, that's great. But then they're not using good sense when they go and spend a long time in the hot tub, and then they get out, and then they just go to bed without showering. And so what's happening is that there are all these people who are coming in, they're complaining about rashes, they're complaining about bacterial infections of various different types, and they're just like, hey, why is this happening? My tub levels are perfect. And the first thing I ask them is like, did you shower after you got out? Well, no. It's just kind of like, well, there's your problem. A lot of people aren't thinking about this, that they're climbing in these sanitizer chemicals that are, in the water. And then, of course, you're going to have at least some level of bacteria present if your levels are anywhere near tolerable to humans. So the only way you have to add the additional safeguard is as soon as you get done, you get out and you go shower and completely wash down. And the sad part of this is that what's happening is that a lot of people are letting their kids go into hot tubs, and they're not enforcing these kinds of, regimens on them and saying, hey, look, this is what you need to do when you get out and that sort of thing. When my kids go in mine, they follow the exact same routine. We say, okay, as soon as you get out, you go and jump in the shower and go wash all that stuff off your body, because you don't want, chlorine, bromine, or whatever it is that you're using to be drying on your skin, and you don't want any of that residual bacteria just sitting there and just drying on your skin and sitting overnight. I mean, it's just, honestly, it's kind of gross. So, I've followed that routine, and not a single member of my family has had an issue with rashes, bacterial infections, or various other things in over 6 years, because in large part we make sure that we wash all that stuff off of our body as soon as we get done with the tub. So realistically, I get that, sometimes, you get done with the tub and you just want to relax and that sort of thing. But, it's just one of those things where it's a minor inconvenience. Just do it right, and then you're going to save yourself a whole lot of hassle, because you get, especially like one of those bacterial infections that last, like, they're painful and they last for like a week or two or something like that. I mean, it's just not worth it to just forego the shower and have to put up with something like that. It's just not. To say nothing of the fact that, if not properly treated, there can be other health risks with that. So anyways, just as I said, it's a two-part deal. You got to make sure that you're staying on top of balancing your, making sure the chemicals are balanced and everything checks out there. But you also want to make sure you're following up with proper, aftercare and for your own body when you're using the hot tub, and just making sure that you're getting that stuff off of you. So, as I said, I know it seems silly to bring this up, but as I said, a lot of these videos that I do are geared for newbies. And so, yeah, realistically, if you get a hot tub and you're looking at doing that, add a shower to your standard routine when it comes to, getting out of the tub and shutting everything down. So, that's all I've got, and thanks for watching.